This video is sponsored by Gilded. Hi, I'm Jong Clemente. I'm a portrait photographer and nightlife videographer based in Brooklyn, New York by way of Manila, Philippines. And this is my current home YouTube recording setup. After years of shooting wherever I want to shoot at in my apartment studios, I think I've finally cobbled together enough equipment and practiced enough in a particular space that I found a comfortable spot to finally have my headquarters of the YouTube video making. And just for context, I wanted you guys to see how the space is kind of laid out. Tried to organize it and maximize the space as much as I can. But as you can see here, as you enter the living room, this is it. That's the couch where I spend most of my relaxation time. I have a little reading nook over there. This is my coffee/dining table. And over here, this is my shelf of all of my camera gear where I stow all the equipment that I have. The wall closest to the entrance is the one that I kind of made into my photography space, video making space area. And it's built around this antique table that my friend Aphrodite has bestowed upon me, or I inherited when she moved out of New York. So that's kind of like the main setup. And I have a little corner here for all of my other photography gear. So this is kind of like the very basic setup of the desk, and I totally understand that, this desk is a little too narrow. I would prefer a deeper desk to do better reviews, better look on camera actually, but this has a lot of meaning, a lot of character, so I'm trying to keep it as long as I can before I transition to a different, better desk. And let's go to the equipment one by one. First off, this is C-stand number one. We have a cheap VGym arm with some mounts for my A6600 with the Sigma 18 to 52.8 as my overhead cam. And as I mentioned, we have the DJI Mic 2 wireless mic on a mic stand on a Toazo cheap arm mounted to the C-stand, so that's going to be my audio setup, and generic Amazon iPad clamp. For the main camera, we have the Sony FX30. Again, that's the receiver of the DJI Mic 2. I have right now the Sony 11mm 1.8 as a cam lens, but I often switch this with B-cam lens depending on the mood. This contraption is just on a Sure tripod with a generic Ilanzi ball head. And then for C-stand 2, we have this Manfrotto super clamp. I got an extra newer ball head, the Sony A6700 with the 15 1.4, and again I switch this with Cam A sometimes. This stand itself is an impact rolling stand, so I can move it around if needed. I have like miscellaneous stuff hanging on it so that it's easy for me to reach. Like I have like my visor, and that has my Go 3 head mount. I have this Telesin neck strap for my action camera, Insta360 1RS for POV stuff. And this is kind of like my camera insert bag, my low pro camera insert bag. In terms of a light, this is a Sute Photo 110 watt RGB light, and this is a newer lantern light modifier for the full setup. So all of these things are just a hodgepodge of equipment and items that I've accumulated over the years and like repurposed them from one shoot to the other. So the only things that I bought specifically to do video shoots for this type of setup will be the clamp for my iPad to the C-stand, the Manfrotto super clamp to attach another ball head for my camera too. So all of these things I just slowly got and slowly placed it in the apartment where I feel that it's still neat, it's still functional, it's a little bit out of the way so the living room can still function as a living room, but also easy enough to move around. So when I do have like a photo shoot in the apartment, I can still move everything pretty easily and put it back pretty easily. So I constantly just try to review and improve how I film my videos, how much more efficient I can be with either the filmmaking process, the editing process, the setup and strike down process to save me a little bit of time. But now that I'm very comfortable in my current setup, there'll be improvements here and there, like, better overhead setup so it's not too shaky, maybe a different desk, maybe a mat for the desk. I've been also just wanting to make sure that what you guys see is aesthetically pleasing. So I've started adding accent lights to my shelves with like very cheap rechargeable LED lights. I've specifically wanted the TV in this particular side so I can have something playing on it like my videos. Actually, let's set this up all now so we can transition to the sponsor of this video. This is pretty much how I've tried to kind of like do a little bit more accents when doing my talking head. So we have, a little bit of a blue light, some accents light here and there, a little bit of background. But, as I continue to improve what I want you guys to see in my videos, the one area that my eye gets drawn towards a lot will be this side. The wall is quite big, and the current piece of art that I have it's big but not proportionate for the wall. So I myself have been researching a place where I can either print my stuff, have it framed, and possibly mount it on that particular wall to replace this something a little bit bigger, or looking at different places where I can, procure affordable art. And that's where the sponsor of today's video comes in. Gilded Ridge is an online art collective working to bring beautiful, high-quality framed art to the world at an affordable price. Their mission is to make high-quality, beautifully framed fine art accessible to everyone. They believe that art should not only be an expression of beauty, but also a shared experience that enhances our surroundings. Gilded Ridge offers a variety of collections that bring wanderlust, nature, beauty, and luxury into your home. Choose from premium metal frames available in sleek black and white options, featuring a flat profile face measuring 3/8 of an inch wide. Each frame is meticulously handcrafted, equipped with a UV blocking acrylic glass. It includes user-friendly hanging hardware for immediate display upon arrival. Their photographs are expertly curated and printed on semi-matte, bright white paper with a subtle gloss and luster. This smooth surface adds a touch of brightness and richness to the prints, enhancing their overall visual appeal. So art is definitely a luxury, but it is something that we should all really consider, because putting up art in your space is not just to make your space aesthetically pleasing, but it's also kind of a statement of your taste. You want to elevate the state of your living. You want you to be comfortable. You want people that comes in your space to be comfortable as well. So if you're looking for pieces to decorate your walls, please check out gildedridge.com and use promo code Jong, Jong, at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. I'm very excited with my partnership with Gilded Ridge, and we have a few things cooking for you guys in the future, so please stay tuned to my channel as well as gildedridge.com. So they sent me a piece of art that when I was looking through their gallery, it was the one that resonated with me the most. And I'm very excited to put it up here and see how it looks on camera. I'll take it. I'm so excited. I love how the print came out. The quality of print is amazing. The protective glass is great. The frame is metallic and sturdy. So I'm very excited to get more artwork from gildedridge.com. All right, that's a quick video. So this is a 2024 YouTube studio setup. I'll be continuously improving on and adding to my setup a little bit more. I want it to be as frictionless as possible. I want to be able to just sit down, press a couple of buttons, and start recording right away. So I'm still very very, very early in this journey. I'm still very much an amateur, but I'm very happy with traversing this path with you guys. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is dropping. I drop at least one live performance video per week, and occasionally I will have some photo and video reviews dropping on a more regular basis as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.